So we have these great and precious promises, exceedingly great and precious promises called the Word of God. That is what God has given us. Now, the divine nature has been planted in you as a seed. All the things are planted in you as a seed, but it won't grow unless you continue to expose yourself to the great and exceeding promises, the Word of God, on a regular basis. So you eat on a regular basis to sustain your health. Well, you got to have spiritual food to eat and snack on to sustain your spiritual health, or you'll lose it really fast. You can work hard and grow and develop and then walk away from God and you lose it like that. It's just real quick. And so you have to continually be fed. You have to continually eat, if you would, the Word of God. You have to take it in. You have to be exposed. You know, we do a lot of stuff on live streaming, Facebook Live, and all those things. But it never replaces being in the church service. It is a tool to use when you can't make it, you're traveling, you're on vacation, you're not feeling well, you know, something just happened, you just can't make it. So it's a great tool, and we appreciate those tools. But it never replaces being in the house when we're worshiping God, being exposed to the presence of God, because that's how we really start developing His character. That's how you grow, by exposing yourself and being around God. That's how you become more like Him. You know, they say if you're married long enough, you start looking like each other. So if you married someone ugly, you're in trouble, man. You're like, no, you're going to look like me. I ain't looking like you. But what also happens when you're around your spouse or other people, when you hang around them, you begin to take on a lot of their characteristics. You'll take on mannerisms. You'll take on things people say because you're exposed to that. And the reason that happens is because you're exposed to it a lot. And if you want to take on God's character and His ways, you have to be exposed to Him a lot. If you want to grow, if you want to develop, if you want to mature the seeds that have been placed in us. And see, growth is intentional. It just doesn't happen. See, that's why some people, they've been saved a long time and they're no different than the first year they got saved. And some people come to church and they really get into the Word. Man, they get in, they listen to the Word, they're in church all the time, and you know, they're here a couple years, and all of a sudden they're growing and developing. They become leaders, and you'll always find someone that'll say, I've been in this church 20 years. Why is that? That guy's only been here 2 years. Why are they there and I'm not? Maybe because they've grown and you haven't. I mean, that's the reality. You have to grow intentionally. You have to be intentional in your spiritual development. It's just not going to come because, well, I got God in me. What does that mean? You've been seeded with seeds, but seeds need to be watered. You know, we set goals for every aspect of our life. You go to any business thing, they'll say set goals, 5-year goals, 10-year goals. They tell you all that stuff. But when it comes to our spiritual life, a lot of us don't have a goal. I mean, what is your goal? Well, I just want to know God. Well, how are you going to know God? I'm going to learn the Word, because you won't know God outside the Word. The Word helps us know who God is.